Hello everybody, and welcome back to Dragon Wing Diamonds. I am here today with a WIP in chat. WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my week. So what am I working on here? I'm sure a lot of you already know, but we have Love Bard. Look how pretty she is. This is by Rosie Scribbles and from Diamond Art Club, and yeah, I got 2 stickers because there are 97 colors in this kit. So, this side, oh actually, I put those in here. Ow! Okay, sorry. Really, it's gonna be a rough one. So yeah, we're working on this beautiful canvas. This is my lead into the month of February because, you know, Valentine's Day is coming and gotta have a Valentine's Day kit for that, right? Right. So what am I working with today? So I am using one of my new cat-proof trays. This is the pink one, and this is in the Lean Boy, which is the medium size. Oh my goodness, he's ridiculous. I am using Caulk from Source Designs by Abigail Marie, and this is called, this flavor, or the scent, not flavor, is Cotton Candy Clouds. And then also for my, so I usually have 2 pens going, one for regular Joes, one for ABs and such. So I have this one for my ABs, so this is the Festive Flamingo Wax. This is, or Swax, sorry, Swax. So this was one I received in the advent calendar. I didn't actually use it for the advent calendar because the other one that she sent was just like amazing and I just couldn't stop using it. So yeah. And then in my single placer I have hot cocoa glue dots because, you know, you think chocolate with Valentine's Day. And then I have this washi tape out. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue to try to use it because I'm using the perforated covers, but it's just chocolate covered strawberries washi tape. Whoa. And then I got 2 Butterfly Effect Wearers pens. So this one's going to be the one that's got the blue dot and the putty in it. And this one will eventually have the wax in, but I haven't loaded it up yet. But I was like, oh, I don't know if I have any pens that match, but of course I do. So I have Cranberry Sparkle, and then this one is Pink Lemonade. So, there we go. We're through it all. Oh, and then cover minders. I'm using, it's hard to see this one, but I'm using this trash minder from Mermaid Cavern. And this is just one of the cover minders that came in the DIC kits. Not gonna lie, I have a very big gap in Valentine's Day stuff, so I'm gonna have to correct that this year. So I am going to do perforated cover. Eventually we get there. I have gotten a lot better with this, or well, I've had I was good with this until I took a break, and then now it's like, okay, you gotta relearn again. Well, not took a break, but I was working on kits from other companies. No, actually I was working on older kits. I think those are reversible. Okay, so let's pick a color and we will get into our WIP and chat. Oh. It's like, what the heck was that? Okay, color picked. Sorry about all the noise, my apparently 0 needed to go up suddenly. Okay, here we are. Starting number 8. How are you guys doing? I am doing well. This week has been a very major transition week because, as I said last week, I am done with school. And now I'm kind of like transitioning from like student to just full on stay-at-home mom. So that's been interesting. I will say it is very interesting to see how much energy I have now that I'm not doing schoolwork, which is kind of nice. So yeah, I'm kind of just adjusting to everything and the changeover and just making sure I'm actively doing stuff and not just 0. Stop. Not just like, you know, lazing around and stuff, and I gotta fix my light. You little stinker. I cannot believe you just did that. Okay. So, this is Zimmy time, and he's probably gonna come through and knock that to the ground. I'm gonna guess. Anyways. So yeah, I'm kind of just like getting used to like the new normal and stuff, which I mean, it's been doing good. Like I said, I have a lot more energy now, so it's been easy to get stuff done and just like focus on stuff. And honestly, I've been doing a lot of diamond painting too. Shocker. I actually did manage to finish my Merida cross stitch conversion, which I know everybody said that they wanted progress videos on that one, but unfortunately I kind of just like, I don't know, last two, like, yeah, December and this month, I've been like literally flying through it. So I promise though, the next one, the ones that are out for delivery today, yay, that one's gonna have a very special video with it. I am getting my Ariel cross stitch conversion kits. I have the mini size, or they have the mini size and the full size coming. So I'm very excited to say I'm doing a comparison series on that. And that should hopefully start next week, I would imagine, because I think this week I'm pretty, I have my videos already all planned out. Because, you know, we're getting close, it's almost the end of February, or not February, almost the end of January, which means we only got like a month between now and the event. So Stoke Your Dragonfire, so I'm very excited about that. So I will be getting up a announcement video for that on Friday. So yeah, next week we'll start the actual comparison series. So what I'm planning, once I get them today, I'll probably record later, and then I'll do the kit up and stuff like that and get ready to go. So we got very lucky too. So like I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do for the kitting up of that, because generally those cross stitch conversions have a lot of colors to them. Like my Merida one had 99 colors to her, and so I was like, okay, this is gonna take up so like at least 2 of my storage containers. Like both my art dot storage containers would be 100% held up by this project until I was done with it. And so like I was like talking to my fiance about it. I'm like, well, I kind of want to get one of the bigger ones, because right now the ones I use is like the 120 count, and I was like, well, I kind of want to get one of the bigger ones, because that way I can get them both up in one and everything's all together, and I don't need to worry about like maneuvering all this extra stuff. So he was like, okay, well, once, you know, we had to wait a couple paydays and stuff, or we had to wait a little bit, you know how it goes, bills. But he was like, yeah, we can look into that once like, I don't know, we'll look into it basically. So then the other day I was just sitting here, and then I had a notification pop on my phone. And I peeked at it, it was Amazon, and they're like, oh, flash sale on art dot containers. I'm like, oh crap. So I went over to Amazon, and there it was, the big, I think it was like, what, 420 containers, and it was on sale for like, I think it was like 69 or something, down from 88. It was a decent sale. And so like my fiance was in the office on the day that it popped, so I sent him to him. I'm like, Amazon's having a flash sale on this, and he's like, get it. I'm like, okay, cool. So I got it. It was delivered last week, and so it's sitting here waiting patiently for the canvases, which, like I said, are out for delivery today. So I'm very excited about that. So that will be nice, because I'll have everything in one spot, and then I can just use the same accessories for both. I don't need to worry about locking down accessories for the whole time, and I think it'll work out nicely. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. And I'm glad that Jade's feeling better, so we're starting to get our shipments from Black Friday. Yay! So my week, I feel like last week was a week that my WIP and chat went up late, because I was finishing school. So yeah, so basically you guys heard about what happened last week. So this weekend actually we ended up doing a lot this weekend, which was kind of surprising for us, because we usually try not to, but things just kind of worked out that way. So on Saturday we got the house all cleaned and organized and stuff, because my fiance's friends were coming over to play some sort of Star Wars game. I don't know what the name of it is. All I know is that they had little ships and they were doing like ship battles on a play mat and stuff like that. So it was fun. So yeah, they came over and I basically sat on the couch and diamond painted the whole time while they were playing. And it worked out fun. It was fun though, because like I was able, like I was still part of the conversations and stuff and making jokes with them and everything like that. And it was funny too, because like the setup, so they got here about like 8:30ish, and then the setup for the game took until about like maybe just before 10. So it did a lot of setup and getting like their ships and stuff like that. And then as they were getting ready, they're like, oh, do you have I have movement tokens? And I'm like, I made a joke. I'm like, no, I don't have a movement token. And so he gave me one. And so I just had it sitting on my diamond painting. And then he also gave me the Millennium Falcon, because nobody was playing with that ship. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I had a little miniature Millennium Falcon just chilling on my diamond painting while I was working. And yeah, so it was fun. So like it was funny too, because like the concept of the game is like they're doing like a battle royale, but it was like kind of like a training simulation or whatever. But basically like the rules, like you have to get to 6 points to win, and if like it's like what if you like first blood basically, so the first person who damaged another person gets a point, and then after that first initial one, anybody who destroys another ship, you get 2 points, and then the first one to 6 wins. So the first blood was hit at like 10:05, I think it was. Yeah. I know this because they were making jokes, because Nick ended up being like the scorekeeper, and he actually like time-stamped it. So yeah, first blood happened at like 10:05, and then after that it took him like their dice rolls were just working out in the worst way possible, because it was like, oh, we're dodging, oh, we're good, we're okay, we're evading, and so nobody actually like got destroyed until like close to 12:30, I think it was. So they played for hours without like anybody getting a point. So that was pretty comical. And then like there was a lot, like they were all laughing at the fact that because they had like space debris, there was like asteroids and asteroids and just like debris in space and stuff like that, and they took more damage from those than they did each other. So that was pretty comical. So yeah, that was my Saturday. Just basically I was just chilling while everybody was here, but you know, my social battery was just so low after that. And then Sunday, of course, you know, it's the day we get the boys back, and my in-laws, they just got back from Florida, and so they reached out, or they texted everybody and like, hey, can we do cousin time today? And it's like, okay. So then we had to arrange to pick up the boys early from their mom, and then got over to, and then we all went over to my in-laws. So that was a fun night, because I mean it's the first time we've seen them since Christmas, since they've been in Florida for like 2 weeks, because my fiance's brother lives down there. So after Christmas they always go down to visit for a couple weeks and spend some time with them. So yeah, it was good to see them again. And you know, Sydney just loves chilling with the family and stuff, and she was running around going crazy, and then she gave me a heart attack. So usually there's a baby gate on my in-laws' stairs, because like Sydney's getting to that point now where she's like, oh look, stairs, and tries to climb them. And so we're like, so we usually have a baby gate up, but last night they didn't put it up, or not last night, Sunday night they didn't put it up. And so she like beelined it for the stairs, and like she knew I was coming, so she was trying to move quick, because you know I was gonna grab her. And she like took a step on like the very edge of the step and slipped and fell and hit her face on the next step. And of course she was very upset, and she was hurt and crying and stuff, and I'm like, oh gosh. So we're sitting there doing our comfort thing and everything, and we get her to calm down a little bit, and then it's time for dinner, so we get her set up in her high chair and stuff like that. then she sneezed and blood came out. And that moment my mom mode just went complete panic. And I'm like, oh my god. And I called my fiance in from the other room because he was like, I think he was taking orders for the boys or something. And I was like, she just needs blood. And he's like, she's okay. She's okay. Because she was acting perfectly normal and herself and everything like that. But, you know, she's my first and only child, technically. So I'm like, I get a little panicky in these kind of things. So the entire night that night was kind of just dedicated to, like, I was watching the monitor very closely just to make sure everything was fine. She was acting normal after the fact, but, you know, I was way too anxiety driven to actually, like, let logic be like, hey, she's fine. So, yeah. But on the bright side, she's good. No injury, no bruising on her face or anything like that. She's just her. So that's good news. But yeah, that was enough to give me a heart attack and send me in like anxiety spiral and all that fun stuff. So yeah. So yeah, thankfully she's okay and no more blood coming out of her nose or anything like that. And then like Monday was funny too, because like so yeah, we got home Sunday, got everybody in bed basically, because like, I mean, oh yeah, and even more. I'll get to Monday in a second. But let's just say she was a klutz on Monday. But yeah, so we got home and stuff, and then of course, it was a couple of days or prior, I think it was. Yeah, a couple days prior. The boy's mom texted us and let us know that her and her boyfriend had split up, and he moved out last week. And so he'd been living there for a good few months, so the boys were quite attached to him. And so we're like, okay, Alex is gonna be a wreck. Oh gosh, this is gonna be rough. And so like also Sunday was all me trying to like show him like, hey, just so you know, I'm not going anywhere. Just if that's one thing you're afraid of, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here to stay. So yeah, we were doing that on Sunday as well, just like preparing for like him to be upset and everything. So far, actually, he hasn't been too bad with it, thankfully. We kind of guessed, like, Sunday night was going to be, like, a teary night, because that's usually how it goes. Like, he's good up until bedtime, and then once bedtime hits, he just suddenly starts, like, getting upset. Mostly because he doesn't want to go to bed. But yeah, he seems like he's doing fine with it, but, you know, only time will tell. I feel like Sunday might be the day that he might be a little off. But we shall see. We'll see. Hopefully not. He did have a therapy appointment on Monday, so he said he did talk to his therapist about the whole situation. And so hopefully that helped him out. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Okay. So yeah. So we had a lot of crisis with the kids this weekend. And then Monday was just kind of like a normal day. Thankfully, we still don't have careful. Okay. Thankfully, we still don't have like the early morning bus schedule yet again, because like generally, we got one in band, one in choir, and with elementary school, they have to go in before school starts for like the full lessons and stuff like that. So band starts up again next week, I believe, and chorus. Oh, he's drinking. Okay. And chorus doesn't start up again until March. So this week's still a pretty normal week, thankfully, because those early morning days are rough. Because it's like one of them gets on the bus at like 6:30 or something like that, or we have to get up at 6:30 to get them on the bus. It's just so much. But yeah, so this week has been a pretty normal week, so thankfully although the boys have been getting up, usually like when they come back from their mom's house, they are, hey, get away from here. Get away from here. Thank you. Yeah, generally when they come, sorry guys. Sorry if anybody was watching, I just got seasick, 0 bumped the camera. Yeah, generally, like, when they come back from their mom's house, like, Monday morning, we literally have to drag them out of bed. But this week, Alex was up, and actually had picked out his own clothes and stuff like that too. And we're like, okay. And then so he, like, after he did that, I asked him, like, so do you want to be picking out your clothes on your own more often? Like, do you want to be doing that now? And he said yes. So we're like, okay, we'll let you pick out your outfits from now on. Because, I mean, he's 11, he doesn't need us to pick out his outfits, but, you know, we've just been doing it because it's been easier, but the fact that he's, like, kind of coming forward to us, asking for this independence and this opportunity for choice, it's like, okay, good, cool, yeah, go for it. You go for it. I'm glad that you want to do this. So yeah. So yeah, boys got off to school without a hitch, and then, you know, it was my morning to wake up with Sydney, so I got up with her and we did our morning routine and stuff like that. And then throughout the day, this girl, she like bumped her head on like 4 different surfaces of the house, I think, or maybe 3. But it was just like yeah, she was a little klutz that day. And so like the first occurrence that happened was like we were just sitting there, and like she has a toy box that she pushes around and she sits up on top of and stuff like that. Well, apparently she decided to play up on top of it and wasn't paying attention to where her butt was, and she scooted herself off and fell off her toy box. And then of course, you know, she got upset because she fell over and hit her, I don't know if she hit her head, like I actually didn't see how she fell off of it, but my fiance said she didn't look like she hit her head or anything like that. And so we calmed her down and stuff, and then she was better again, back to roaming around and doing her thing. And then she like came over to me where I sit at the table there where I work on my diamond painting, and she clunked her head on the bottom of the table. And I'm like, okay, well, there's number 2. Okay, what's going on today, child? And then she was trying to like, and then later on in the night when the boys were home, Drake was working on his Spanish homework at the table, and she was standing behind my fiance, and she like clunked her head into the sliding glass door. So we're like, oh my goodness, child, you need to stop. You're gonna give yourself a concussion. So yeah, she was just having a klutzy day. And then what else happened Monday? I don't really think much happened on Monday. We just kind of, oh yeah, we figured out, yeah. So yeah, we figured out the situation with Alex's Switch. I don't, like, if you listened last week, he was playing, or not Switch, his dock. He was playing his Switch on the dock and stuff like that, and the Switch was not holding a charge, even though it was plugged in and stuff. And we're like, oh gosh, what's going on? Is it the Switch? Is it the dock? Determined it was the dock because we plugged it in to a different source and it charged up no problem. So we were supposed to check on that last week, but last week just got so chaotic with me finishing school and everything like that, and yeah, it just got too chaotic. So we on Monday night, that's when we were messing around with it a little bit. So yeah, we determined that it's definitely the dock because we plugged it, or because Alex went upstairs to play with his friends on Monday night, and my fiance brought the cord up to test the cord, see if we just need to replace that or replace the dock as a whole. And it turned out it was the dock itself. So because with the cord plugged in, it charged like it was supposed to. So, well, no, it held its battery because basically, if it's plugged in, it shouldn't be dropping battery percentage, plain and simple. So we're like, okay, so it's the dock. So in the meantime, we're like, okay, well, now we gotta get a new dock for him, even though we just got that one, but I mean, you get what you pay for, and that was not an expensive one. But yeah, we gotta get a new dock for him, but in the meantime, we're like, okay, so you can use my dock because that's what Drake's basically been using. So I'm like, you can use my dock, but you need to ask Drake if it's okay first because he gets first dibs on that dock. Because the reason he's using mine is because we're like, well, you can just use mine in the meantime and we'll just buy you your own at some point. Just hasn't happened yet. And I keep meaning to because I don't want him breaking my dock. But so yeah, we're like, so we told him like, yeah, you can use this dock on the TV, but you need to ask Drake if it's okay first. I mean, he can play handheld, but it's better on a bigger screen, especially with Fortnite and stuff like that. You can see a lot more on a bigger screen. So yeah, Drake said it was okay that he used the dock. So Monday night he used that, and then let's see. Yeah, that's about my Monday night. I'm flying through my week. Oh no. Is that any more to talk about? And then Tuesday rolls around and boys had Lego Club on Tuesday, which is something their school is doing. They basically stay after school for an hour and they get to like they build with Legos and stuff. And so they said they were working on like bridges and stuff like that. So that was pretty awesome. And it's exciting to see how excited they are about it. But then of course, you know, with the late schedule, because like we picked them up an hour later, and then we decided that'd be a perfect time to do dinner because like they were picked up like just before 5, and by the time I got home it was a little bit after 5. So we're like, okay, we'll get McDonald's for dinner tonight. Which Sydney got her first Happy Meal. That was very exciting. She really loved her chicken nuggies. So yeah, they got McDonald's, and so like they got home, we ate dinner, and then it's like after that, okay, now we gotta do all the after school stuff that we usually do. So they have like 20 minutes of reading they have to do every night, and then they have, or Alex usually has some sort of like reading assessment or like English homework, and then Drake usually has some sort of Spanish homework, unless it's Wednesdays. Wednesdays they don't have Spanish homework. So yeah, the boys did their homework, and oh yeah, and then that's another thing for Monday. So Monday, an email went out from Alex's teacher saying like, oh, a bunch of kids didn't do their math homework last week, and I was like, oh no, because we've been basically giving Alex a lot of trust, and he's been telling us like, yeah, I've been doing my math stuff at school, and like the free periods and stuff like that they get, and we've been believing him. So we're like, okay. And then the email came out, and we're like, oh, please tell me he's not doing this. Like, I hope not. And so when the email came out, like, oh, a bunch of kids haven't done their math homework last week, just want to make parents aware and stuff like that. So my fiance emailed her back and was like, is Alex one of those kids? Because we've been basically doing the trust system here on him doing his homework and stuff like that. And then his teacher emailed back. She's like, oh yeah, he's been keeping up with it. The only thing he didn't do was like one summary last week from his reading and stuff like that, which, okay, that's better than it could be. So because like the boys' mom she doesn't make sure they do their homework. So we're like, okay, cool. And then turns out he did have a little bit from last week's math homework that he needed to finish, but it was literally 2 problems out of like all of his homework. So it was like, it took him less than 5 minutes to do that. So we're like, okay, cool. So he finished up his homework last night, and then apparently Fortnite had a big update, so he couldn't play it because he didn't close out of Fortnite the night before. It's just so funny too, because like he always blames that on everything else. He's like, oh, my Switch decided not to do this. It's like, no, he probably just didn't close out of that game. Like, if you don't close out of the game, it's not going to update. So yeah. Color. No, there's not there. So yeah. It's a little off. There we go. Trying to think about what's missing. Oh yeah, so he finished his homework nice and quick, so that was good. And so he ended up playing he ended up playing Minecraft last night because he couldn't get into Fortnite. And then Drake was doing his homework. His takes a little bit longer because I don't know how they have it, but it's like they have a game out of it, so you have to answer questions in between the rounds, and then you do rounds of the game and stuff like that. I guess is what I have more of, so I'm not gonna sort that through. They answer questions, and then based on their questions, they get like bonuses in the game and stuff like that. And the game that like last time he was with us, it was like a replica of tower defense. And this week it sounds like it's a replica of Vampire Survivors, which is, I don't know how to, it's a reverse bullet hell, that's what it is. So yeah, he was going through and doing that, and since it's a game, it does take a little bit longer, but he got through it really quickly, and not quickly, but he got through it, and then had about like an hour of playtime on the Switch and stuff like that. But yeah, we're like talking to the boys, it's like, yeah, with these extracurricular activities, you don't really have much time at home afterwards, but in reality, like, Alex would have been playing with his friend Mason, who is also in Lego Club, so in reality, he got to spend time with him anyways. So yeah. So we had him focus on that part of it, and he wasn't really that upset. Like, he had a fun time with it. He's going into middle school next year, so it's possible that he might do extracurricular activities more often or get into sports or something, so who knows? Who knows what's going to come forward? Yeah, and then it was funny because I meant to record this last night, which was Tuesday night. I'm actually recording on Wednesday again because I'm bad. But I meant to record this last night, and then we got the boys in bed, and I got settled in and stuff on the couch and was working on my kit and stuff, because I got one more kit that was a WIP from 2013 or 2023 that I'm trying to just get done so I don't have to think about it anymore. And I only have one color left on it because I've just been basically working in colors because it's a major color blocky kit, and just, yeah. So I kind of just sat down with that and started working. What are you doing? Yeah, I sat down with that and started working, and then like we get to bedtime and stuff, and we head upstairs, and I lay down and I go, oh crap, my fiance goes, what? I'm like, I didn't record my WIP and chat. I was just like so excited to sit and relax and do my own thing after the kids were in bed that I just totally blanked on it. So yeah, here I am today doing it. Sydney's down for a nap right now, and Zero's being Zero. So yeah, and then yeah, today's my kind of normal day. I got to sleep in today, and I woke up at like 10:30, and it felt so good. Oh my gosh, I was so tired. But yeah, I get to. Oh yeah, yesterday I got another thing from yesterday. Yeah, so the morning, my fiance's in the office on Tuesday, Thursday, so it's me and Sydney. And in the morning, I got up and go in her room, and of course there's a poop explosion everywhere in her crib and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, come on. So got her all cleaned up, got the crib sheet off the crib, and of course it's like the last clean crib sheet, so grab all of her laundry, bring it, like, and I like basically brought it downstairs and started working on that. Like, I was working on laundry and stuff. And I was like, okay, and then swapped it over, and my goal with that was like, okay, I need to get this done before her nap because she needs a sheet on her crib mattress for her nap. And so I managed to do that, and then my fiance came home for lunch like he usually does, and I was like, okay, cool, you need to keep an eye on Sydney for a second. I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to change her crib over. And he's like, okay, so I did that. And then, even better, I folded and put away all of our clothes when they came out of the dryer. I can't tell you the last time I've done that. Like, usually they just sit in baskets and wait for weeks, but like, I actually had the energy to do that, so I felt very accomplished yesterday. Because I did laundry and I got that taken care of. I mean, she still needs a bath, but that's going to be when she wakes up for a nap situation here today. Gonna give her a little bath. Oh yeah, that's right. So Zero got his first bath too. I cannot believe I forgot about this. Yeah, so part of getting ready for the guys coming over on Saturday was Zero got a bath. And let's just say he was less than thrilled. He was not happy. But we we all survived. We all have our limbs. We're all good. And I kept trying to climb out of the tub. It's like, dude, the last time I gave a dog a bath was a husky who doesn't like water. Yeah, I tried to figure that out. And yeah, so I think I can manage a little corgi over if I could keep that dog in the bathtub. Oh, missed one. So yeah, that was good. So we got him all clean, and he definitely did not like the blow dryer. He absolutely hated the blow dryer. He kept running away from it. Like, he was so scared of it. But I guess we should have known, because he does that with the vacuum too. Like, when we're running the vacuum, he like chases after it and barks and then runs away from it. So yeah, it's like, we probably should have known that that's how the blow dryer was gonna go. But he looked so floofy afterwards and so cute, and like, he was so upset. Like, he's like, parents, why did you betray me this way? But he got treated with some TREATs. So, can't say it out loud, otherwise he'll come running. But yeah, so he's doing good. He also destroyed one of his toys at long last. So he had a rope toy that the woman we bought him from gave us. So she gave us like a little goodie bag, a little puppy care package type deal with some toys in it, the food, his papers, and everything like that. So we gave him that toy like immediately after we got home. And then yesterday, he finally destroyed it. So it was pretty impressive. From October till now, it took for him to destroy that toy. It was a rope toy. But he did finally destroy it, so thankfully we already had a replacement, because he actually destroyed 2 toys last week also, or maybe just 1. But he destroyed a couple of toys he's going through his toys right now. So we already planned on getting him another toy. So my fiance found a rope toy that is like, it's got mint in it, so it's meant to help his teeth and stuff, because like right now his breath is rank because he's losing his puppy teeth and getting his adult teeth. I think he's pretty close to being done with that though. I think he's only got a couple more little puppy teeth left. But yeah, his breath has been pretty gross, because you know, he can't get all the blood out of it and stuff like that. So we got this toy, so hopefully that will help his puppy breath, and I think it has been helping so far. Like, his breath hasn't been as bad, thankfully. I would know, because he's always up in my face. So yeah, he's doing good. He's crazy as ever. Still working on him with the cats. So, speaking of crazy, yeah, we're still working on him with the cats. Like, he just really needs to learn boundaries when it comes to the kitties, because he keeps like shoving his nose up their butts, and they're not happy with that. And then when they fight back, it's like, oh, they're playing. It's like, no, they're not playing, sweetie. They want to hurt you right now. So yeah, it's been trial. Oh yeah, and then also he was running around upstairs, and we were trying to see if he could like figure out how to use the stool to get up onto our bed. It scared the crap out of me. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to flick everybody off. So, oh my bad. Yeah, so we have a pretty high bed, and so we have a stool there for the cats, like, especially, it was mostly there for LV, because he was a chungus, and getting up on the bed was kind of difficult for him, so there was a stool there for him. And so we're trying to figure out if Zero could figure out how to use the stool. And so, like, we got him up on the bed, or put him up on the bed, and he was, like, running around, and then he decided to just jump straight off the bed, and I'm like, oh gosh, you're gonna end up breaking your neck if you do that again. Because he landed with his head on the ground. I'm like, oh gosh. But, so yeah, he jumped off the bed, and then we're trying to, like, show him the stool to get back up again. So we're like, come on, Zero, come to the stool, and stuff like that. And instead, he kept trying to just jump up on the bed. And when he does that, like, even with his leap, only his little head gets above, like, the side of the bed. And so I was laughing pretty hard, because it looked like a little meerkat just boing, boing, boing. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit more work to get him to the point of actually sleeping with us, but I feel like we're really starting to get there. He's doing better with accidents and stuff. Like, he did have a bunch of accidents when the guys were here, but obviously he was overly excited because there's a bunch of people, so I mean, can't really blame him too bad. So, but yeah, he's getting a lot better with his accidents, and he's doing better with cuddling and stuff. He's able to actually like sit and snuggle with me at night now. He doesn't just die for my face anymore or anything like that. So yeah, we're getting there with him. So yeah, this week I've managed to finish 2 kits. I finished Potions Professor as I gotta take another drink. My mouth is dry. Okay, we're good. Okay, so yeah, I managed to finish Potions Professor, which, I mean, that was to be expected. I was very close to finishing him last week's WIP and chat. And then I finished my Merida cross-stitch conversion, as I was mentioning earlier, so I'm very excited about that. Extremely excited about that, actually. It feels so good to finish my first cross-stitch conversion. But, like, I'm also kind of, like, I'm sad because I don't have another one yet. Yet, being the keyword. It's coming today. But I'm like, oh, I don't have another one kit up. I can't just keep working on a cross-stitch conversion. So, yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I'm very excited to work on another one. And which is good, because I gave myself quite a task, so, I determined that I would like, obviously I'm going to do this comparison series, but I also want to work through all of Mimi Manzano's princess panels in cross-stitch conversion form. Like, even the 2 I own from Diamond Art Club, I want to work through them in cross-stitch conversion. So that is, yeah, that's a goal that I have for myself. That's going to take probably a long time to do, because A, cost, B, they do take a little bit longer than a regular painting. But yeah, I'm very excited that I got that finished, and then I should have another finished today. It's Moms Are the Real Superhero from Diamond Art Club. I am not enjoying that kit, I'm not gonna lie. But it's almost done, and then once it's done, I will be solely focusing on this canvas, and that I'm excited for. At least until the 1st of February, then I might do sections on my other 2 canvases that I have set ready to go. So yeah, February's looking pretty good. I have a couple events I'll be taking part in that I'm very excited about. So my good friend Lisa over at Mink Arts and Crafts, she is doing a Lunar New Year event, and her event ties perfectly with mine, so if you don't finish a dragon canvas for her event, you can use it for my event. Just saying. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting Little Dragons Get Messy by Sheena Pike, and I'm very excited about it. And it's Zoomy time. I'm very excited about it, but I've been really wanting to like actually start it, but I'm like, nope, I'll be good. I'll wait for the 1st of the month because I got plenty of other stuff I'm working on right now. And then I have Snowy Deer kit up from Swartz Designs. I am absolutely addicted to Abigail's paintings now, like absolutely addicted. So yeah, so I got that kit up. I'm gonna be doing that for Love for All Seasons. And then yeah, I'll just be working on this one. And then I guess I gotta prepare well, maybe like the ends of my months will just be like cross-stitch conversion time. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do the comparison series, because like at first I was like, oh, I can do percentages and stuff like that, but then I was realizing as I was working on Merida, like the percentages don't equal out perfectly with the rows, so I might just have to do it rows at a time, but like one is smaller than the other, and like I don't know, I have to actually see them in front of me before I actually decide on something. Thank you for running behind the lamp and not in front of it. No, okay. Panic. Okay. So yeah, I got a good decent amount of kits, or I got my kits ready to go for February already. Everything's all kit up and excited to start it, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Plus that's the little rainbow or the little, not rainbow. I did rainbow from Diamond Art Club years ago, or 2 years ago. But yeah, with the little dragon one, the Galaxy Dragon, it's got some specialty drills in it too, so I'm looking very forward to working with those as well. They have a couple of stars. Yeah. So, yeah. And then basically just been doing some more preparation for Stoke Your Dragonfire, which when I do my announcement video, I will be announcing the list of sponsors I have set up thus far. I still have a couple people I need to reach out to, and one I'm still waiting on a confirmation from. So hopefully I hear back soon on that, but yeah, I'm really excited because we have a really awesome lineup. Got some awesome people. Like, this community is just amazing. So yeah, we're gonna be getting that situated. Yeah, I can't believe we're almost to February already. I will admit February is usually a difficult month for me. Like, yeah, Valentine's Day is there and it's always fun, and like my fiance and I always do something for Valentine's Day, but February to me is the month of my dad's birthday. So my dad was born on February 8th, and the grieving process has been very rough in regards to this. Like, I mean, my dad died when I was 18, and I'm still struggling with it. Some years are better than others, so I'm hoping this year's going to be a good year with it, but only time will tell. Also, doesn't have this weather that we've been having doesn't help because it's been bitter cold and miserable and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll see. I'm hoping for a good month, honestly, because I'm tired from my feelings, you know. I'm tired from it all. But hopefully I can start relaxing. Maybe like focusing on the job hunt and stuff like that will be enough to keep my brain occupied, or focusing on diamond painting will be enough. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. So let's see what's coming up this week. So obviously what's coming up this week, we have the announcement video coming out for Stoke Your Dragonfire on Friday. And then Monday I'll probably do an unboxing. I'm not sure which one. I'll probably do a Love Bard, honestly, because I don't think that one's been posted yet, and I'm working on it, so I'm going to do that. I'm also thinking about switching around my post reviews, because they're just really not big sellers on my channel, I'm not gonna lie. They're my lowest watched videos and stuff like that. So I'm thinking I might just not do individual post reviews and maybe just like do a little blurb when I talk about it in my month in review videos. I think that might be the best way to accomplish or to handle this going forward. Just because I mean I don't like recording them anyways either, so I don't know. I don't feel like it's that informational because I'm always like, oh, I love this kit, and I mean, I guess not always. I have had some kits that I struggle with and stuff, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna start doing little blurbs about the canvases when I do my month in review videos instead. I think that'll just be easier and open up time for different videos and stuff like that. So yeah, and then yeah, so Monday should be. Yeah, like I said, I'll do the Love Bard unboxing on Monday if it's not already up. If it is already up, then you'll probably see like either Snowy Deer or Rainbow, or not Rainbow, gosh, why do I keep doing that? Or I'll be doing Galaxy Dragon. So yeah, I think, well, it's gonna be a little bit shorter this week, but I guess it's okay. Yeah, I think that's basically all I have for you guys. Oh wait, no, I lied. Monday might be the start of the, well, no, maybe I'll do that Friday so I have more time. I don't know. I think never mind. Monday will be probably Love Bard unboxing, or one of those 3 unboxings, and then Friday will probably be the start of the conversion project. So yeah. And I'm like trying to work through my thoughts. Is that all from that color? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Man. Felt so good to be able to work on this kit a little bit. I like forced myself not to because if I did, I wouldn't have finished the other 2 canvases. So I'm like Feels good. I can actually focus on this now. My 97 colors and so much fairy dust. I love it. So much fairy dust. Okay, anyways, that should be it for this video. I'll stop rambling and wasting time at this point. So yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Throw me a comment, let me know how you were doing, and if you made it to the end of the video, let's do a heart emoji. Let's do a heart or flower emoji. How about that? For Love Bird here. And if you're not already subscribed here and you like diamond painting content and you listen to me ramble for 50 minutes about my life, you might like it here. So go ahead and hit that little subscribe button down there, and then hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. Generally, WIP and chats go up on Wednesdays, but things like small shop hauls, post reviews, unboxings, those are more random, so you definitely want to hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.